If you've ever tried to meditate correctly at the right time, in the right way, hoping that God would be pleased with you, this message is for you. Because here's what I know. God is not grading your spirituality. We're going to talk about that right now. Welcome to A Spiritual Remedy, beloveds. My name is Sunshine Daye, and here we provide spiritual support for people in recovery. For a long time, I treated spirituality like it was a performance. I tried to meditate properly at the right time, the right place, sitting in the right posture, and having that right attitude. And if I'm honest, underneath all of that was this quiet belief that if I do this well enough, God is going to be pleased with me and my life will stay in order. That, my friends, is God as an external authority. That's seeking God's approval, and that is God as performance. And here's what I mean by that. What I've learned through living, what I've learned through my sobriety, through my practice, is that spirit doesn't require impressing. When I meditate simply for the benefit of meditation, not to please God, not to be good, not to stay in divine favor, everything changes. And I mean everything. I soften, I align. Life begins to flow because spirit isn't watching me meditate. Spirit is living as me. And when I am in that flow and that connection, because I've meditated for the benefit of meditation, I am actually living and having my being in spirit instead of performing. I'm not going to be a chatterbox anymore. Instead of that people pleasing. See, God isn't something that I visit when I get it right. God is the presence that I live within, that I move within all the time. And when I know I've slipped back into performance, I can tell because things tighten. I force outcomes. I become controlling. The flow turns into effort, not perfection. I just want to be in the flow, in the clarity, in that confidence, in that quiet joy that doesn't need to prove anything to anybody. So here's a spiritual remedy. It's a spiritual practice that is simple and that is easy and that you can embody right now. Pause for a moment and take a slow breath and ask yourself gently, where am I trying to please God instead of simply being present with life or present with God? Where am I trying to please instead of simply being present? And just notice and try not to judge. I know it can be hard, but just notice that. Now take another breath. And then remind yourself and affirm to yourself and tell yourself, I release performance and I choose presence. I release performance and I choose presence. That's it. That's alignment. So if this message resonates with you, and if you want more of this, then just visit our website, vidaslc.org. And if you become a contributing member, a supporting member, you get an opportunity to meet with me each and every month. I would love to support you and to continue to support you in your recovery. Until the next time, know that you are loved.